So about a month and a half ago, I reached out to a fellow Godox user and asked to borrow her AD100 Pro because I needed something to consider in between my V1 Pro and the AD200 Pro. And the 100 Pro falls right in line and in between these two popular flashes. So I took it upon myself to shoot not one, but two weddings with it just to really put it through its paces. And I liked it so much that I got a copy of my own. And in today's video, we're going to be discussing what's in the box, my first impressions, my thoughts, and why I actually got this one in particular. Let's get right into it. So good to be seen, and it's even better to see what's going on. Welcome back to yet another video. In today's episode, we're talking flashes, specifically as it pertains to this little guy, the AD100 Pro by Godox. I've been a fan of Godox ever since I picked up a camera, and I figured that in today's video, we're going to be discussing this guy because I want to help you make a better purchasing decision of whether or not this is actually a flash that you should be including into your repertoire, specifically as it pertains, of course, to wedding photography, because this is what we do in the channel. In case we haven't met already, my name is Francis, destination wedding photographer based in sunny San Juan, Puerto Rico, and Aftershoot Ambassador, which obviously sponsors this video. 15% off, link in the description. Try it for 30 days. You're more than welcome. So let's go ahead and dive right into the box. As you can see, it's very minimal. It's got a little carrying thingy on top, but as you open it up, you're not going to get blown away by the results. It has everything that you need and nothing that you don't. This is, of course, the unit itself. As you can see, it's very, very small. I want to say like maybe 5 inches, if that. And then it's got a round head for perfect for Bowen's mount and things of that nature. So if you use Bowen's mount like I do, you're going to love this. Perfect for obviously circular modifiers as well. You can throw on snoots, you can throw on a grid on there. You can basically diffuse it any way you want to. It's really nice, compact, small, lightweight. One of the best reasons why I got it is because of the size. Also in the box, you're going to find this little mounting for off-camera photography, and it's got a pivoting head that you can sort of direct any which way you want to. You have the pretty nice large battery as well, which to my surprise is backwards compatible with the V1 Pro as well. So that's kind of nice. You have your charging brick, which charges via USB-C. And of course, the wall mount, which is entry USB-A. So I don't know if you knew this, but Godox actually owns most of the market share when it comes to flash and strobes. Yes, you have your Pro Photos, you have your Westcott, so on and so forth. But at the end of the day, if we were to throw a median into the mix, most people live in that Godox realm because I think they are like the Sigma of flashes, right? I know that Sigma makes some of the best bang for your buck lenses out there. And when it comes to flashes and strobes, I think that Godox makes amazing products for the money, which is why I, like many of you watching out there, am personally a fan of Godox. I will continue to be for the foreseeable future, and I don't see that happening anytime soon. So in order for you to understand just how good this little guy is, I'm going to show you pictures of a recent engagement session for a couple that's getting married for me next year throughout Old San Juan. I had my buddy Brian come out and help me out with that. So I'm going to sprinkle these in and throughout this video so that you can understand just how versatile this AD100 Pro really is going to be for you. One of the biggest reasons why I actually fell in love with this little guy is because of the versatility that it gives me as a flash photographer. Now, what are some examples of that? Well, for starters, you can actually hold it in your hand, sort of like a Rembrandt, and shoot some paparazzi style photos, which are all the rage right now. Couples are clamoring to have these in their wedding gallery. And at the same time, you can literally put it on top of your camera as you're shooting like this. Maybe not mounted, obviously, because this has no mounting points or anything like that. But at the end of the day, you can also grab those paparazzis right front-facing flash and get away with a couple of, editorial style pictures, which is kind of cool. Like I mentioned earlier, you can get creative with all sorts of angles using off-camera flash. You can mount this on any stand, whether it's a tripod or an actual light stand, and have fun with it. You can do Rembrandt lighting, you can do backlighting, you can do literally anything that you want because of the fact that it has 2 different mounting points right here, which are 1/4-inch threads, and you can get as creative as your mind allows you to be with this little guy right here. Cool little hack of mine, if you want to give it a shot, is if you have a V1 or a V1 Pro, you can take the spider, mount a 1/4 inch thread with a rotating ball head, mount this guy on it, and then backlight your couples or your subjects, whoever that might end up being, and sort of from the ground up shine as if there's light coming through them. It's actually a really nice hack that's very popular as well, and it can be done with this guy. One of the biggest reasons, though, as a wedding photographer for me getting this lens is because of the fact that I fell in love with what I can do during the wedding reception. Now, how exactly did I use that? Well, I mounted this guy on one of my light stands with the other AD200 Pro that I also own, and they were basically complementing each other from the opposite sides. Now, I want to use the AD200 Pro in different scenarios, so in order to substitute that guy, I'll probably get another one of these and literally just create some dimension between the two flashes with my either X3 trigger on my camera, or I can use the multi-function on my V1 Pro, so like I can control all 3 flashes at the same time, which is something that I did at my recent wedding. And so I think this is the perfect reception flash for what you're getting and what it can actually do. And bonus tip, if you can actually get the flash inside your composition and sort of create that halation effect in post-processing, kudos to you. That's a little hack that I do, and this actually looks really good in the actual composition. So, of course, no first impressions can be over without talking about the affordability. For less than $300, this is one of the, if not the most valuable asset that you can have when it comes to flash photography. I think that for $300, you can actually take this outside. You can light a reception area with it. You can do all sorts of creative portraiture. And coupled with the size and the versatility, I think it doesn't get any better than that. And again, for less than $300, sometimes less when it goes on sale during Prime Day or something like that, I've seen this go all the way down to like maybe $239 after tax. So this is a steal. I wholeheartedly recommend this, and I am definitely going to get a second version of this. So there you have it. That's my quick review of this little guy right here, the AD100 Pro. If you want to check it out for yourself, I hooked you up with a link in the description. And before I let you go, I want to let you in on the fact that we are closing in on 2,000 subscribers, which means that I want to do a giveaway as a token of my appreciation. So take this time in the comments, let me know what piece of gear, accessories, sub $50 you want to see, and I will strongly consider giving it away to one fortunate subscriber that has been gracious enough to support this channel throughout its inception. So having said that, that is where I am going to leave it. If you got a little value out of this video, hey, stick that thumb you know where, and if you want to see more gear reviews like this one, stick around by subscribing. I would love to have you. My name is Francis. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.